When I first moved to the city, it felt like stepping into a movie, except the budget was low and the soundtrack was mostly sirens. I was fresh out of college, new to the concrete maze, and renting a studio apartment so small you could fry an egg while sitting on the toilet. The freedom was exhilarating. And then, gradually, it was lonely. The silence hit hard. At first, it was a relief after years of noisy dorms and shared bathrooms. But silence has a way of getting under your skin. It started to feel like I wasn't alone, like the silence itself was watching me. I needed company, not a person, God no, but something alive, something I could talk to that wouldn't judge me for eating cold pizza in the shower. So I bought a parrot. I called him Larry. Larry was colourful, low maintenance, and came with a mischievous glint in his eye. I figured we'd get along just fine. I thought teaching him to speak would be a fun project, something to pass the time. Just a few simple phrases to start. Good morning. Pretty bird. Want a snack? But Larry learned fast. Too fast. Within weeks, he had picked up more than I intended. I'd talk to myself while pacing the apartment, and Larry absorbed it all like a tiny feathery therapist. You're procrastinating again. Was that really necessary? Wow, 4th coffee today. Impressive. And I laughed. At first, but then Larry started speaking unprompted. Every move I made, every habit I thought no one noticed, he'd call it out. Emotional eating alert, he'd squawk as I reached for chips. Oh, you're avoiding your feelings again, he chirped while I binge-watched TV under a blanket. And at night, just as I'd drift off, you sure you locked the door? What if you didn't? What if you forgot? Again. Larry never stopped. He was relentless, always watching, always commenting. I couldn't go to the bathroom without Larry giving a TED talk on my dietary choices. And then it clicked. Larry wasn't just some chatty pet. Larry was my mind, all wrapped in flamboyant feathers. We all have a Larry in our lives, except this Larry never goes in a cage and chills. He's persistent for your attention and is extremely convincing. He perches somewhere behind your thoughts, narrating your day like an overzealous documentary host. And he doesn't just state the obvious, he editorializes. He tells you what you should be doing, what you shouldn't have said, why everyone else is ahead of you, and how you're probably not doing enough, even when you're doing everything. Larry, the inner voice, was trained over years. He learned from childhood fears, social feedback, awkward experiences, and subtle criticisms. He mimics your parents, your old teachers, that one ex, your internalized doubts, and TikTok influences all at once. And while he thinks he's being helpful, most of the time he's just loud. But here's the twist. Larry isn't the enemy. He's just doing what parrots do. Repeat what they've heard, over and over, until someone listens. You can't silence him. You can't make him leave, but you can stop believing everything he says. Now, when Larry pipes up with, "You're failing at life," I say, "Cool story, Larry. Now let me brush my teeth in peace." When he hisses, "You really think you're good enough for this?" I say, "Thanks for the feedback, but I'm showing up anyway." You see, Larry may live in the apartment of your mind, but he doesn't get to decorate it. He doesn't decide your self-worth. He's background noise, not the voice of truth. And every now and then, when he squawks something truly ridiculous like, "You'll probably die alone with a half-finished to-do list," I just laugh. Because honestly, Larry means well. He's just a parrot after all, always listening and always has something to say. And I've got bigger things to focus on than chasing every echo from a bird who doesn't know how to shut up. Thanks for watching, and I hope this video made you think. Please leave us a like and subscribe for more content like this. Have a great day.